want to get paid by your investments every quarter, every half year, or even every month without doing any extra work. Today, I'm showing you dividend investing for Australians, step by step using real ASX examples and simple strategies anyone can follow. Hey everyone, I'm a chartered accountant helping Aussies build wealth the smart way. Just a quick heads up. This video is for general information only, and it's not financial advice. So, first things first, what is dividend investing? It simply means buying shares in companies that pay you a portion of their profits. In Australia, this usually happens twice a year. Think of big names like the banks, CBA, NAB, and ANZ, or major retailers like Wesfarmers and Woolworths. Even broad market funds like ETFs such as VAS and 200, or listed investment companies like FIC and Argo pay dividends. Now in Australia, dividend investing is extremely popular, and that's because of something really powerful called franking credits. This is our unique advantage. So how do franking credits work? Let's keep it simple. When an Australian company makes a profit, it pays company tax. When it then pays you a dividend from those profits, you get a credit for the tax the company has already paid. This means your dividend income is taxed less, and sometimes you might not pay any tax on it at all. For example, a company might pay you a $70 dividend, but it comes with a $30 franking credit attached. On your tax return, you declare $100 of income, but you also get a $30 tax credit because the company already paid that tax for you. It is an incredible system that makes Australian dividend investing one of the most tax-efficient income streams in the world. Alright, let's talk about choosing your dividend style. There are three main ways Australians invest for dividends. First, you can buy individual dividend stocks. This gives you more control and potentially a higher dividend yield. We're talking about shares like CBA, Wesfarmers, Telstra, or BHP. The downside is it requires more research and carries more risk. The second option, which is very beginner friendly, is using dividend ETFs. These are exchange-traded funds that hold a basket of dividend-paying companies. They are instantly diversified, which means lower risk, and they're a perfect set-and-forget option. Popular Aussie ETFs include VAS, which tracks the largest 300 companies, a 200, a very low-fee alternative, and VHY, which specifically focuses on high-yield companies. Third, we have listed investment companies, or LICs. These are the old-school dividend machines. They've been around for decades and are known for their stable and reliable dividend payments. Think of companies like FIC, Argo, and Milton. For most beginners, starting with a mix of ETFs and LICs is the simplest and safest path to building a dividend income stream. So, the big question, how much do you actually need to invest to make a difference? Let's look at some real numbers. Historically, Australian dividend yields are around 4 to 6%, sometimes even higher. Let's use a 5% yield as an example. If you invest $10,000, you could expect around $500 a year in dividends. If you invest $50,000, that's about $2,500 a year. A $100,000 investment could generate $5,000 a year. If you build your portfolio up to $500,000, you're looking at $25,000 a year in passive income. And at $1 million, that's $50,000 a year. And remember, with our wonderful franking credits, your actual take-home income is often even higher than these figures suggest because of the tax benefits. It really starts to add up over time. Okay, let's build a simple dividend portfolio. Here's a clean, beginner-friendly example to get you started. For the core of your portfolio, you could allocate about 60% to a dividend ETF like VAS or A200. This gives you a low-risk, diversified foundation that pays steady dividends from hundreds of Aussie companies. Next, for stability, you could put 20% into LICs like a FIC or Argo. These companies are famous for smoothing out income and have incredibly long histories of paying consistent dividends, even during tough times. Finally, The remaining 20% can go towards growth and income through a few individual Aussie stocks you believe in. You could pick a few blue chip names like Wesfarmers, Telstra, CBA, or BHP. This simple mix gives you a fantastic blend of income, growth, and stability, all in one portfolio. Now, let me share the secret to growing your dividend income much faster. It's called a DRP, or dividend reinvestment plan. Most Aussie companies and ETFs offer this. Instead of paying the dividend into your bank account, the DRP automatically uses that money to buy you more shares in the same company or fund. This is powerful because of compounding. Those new shares will earn you more dividends next time, which then buy you even more shares. And the cycle continues. It's a true set and forget wealth building machine, and you don't even pay brokerage fees on these transactions. If your goal is long-term wealth, the DRP is your absolute best friend. So, how do you actually start? Here's the step-by-step plan to start dividend investing in Australia today. First, you need to open a brokerage account. There are plenty of great low-cost options like Self-Wealth, Perler, CumSec, or Shareseas. Second, deposit some money into your account to get started. Third, to keep it simple, just pick one ETF and one LIC to begin with. Something like VAS and a FIC is a classic combination. Fourth, automate a monthly investment. It doesn't matter if it's $100, $300, or $500. Consistency is key. Fifth, once you've bought your shares, make sure you turn on the DRP for both investments. Sixth, hold for the long term. Let your investments do the work for you. And finally, as your income grows or you have more to invest, you can add more later to grow your dividends even faster. Dividend investing works because it's simple and effective. Before you go, let's cover a few common mistakes to avoid. Don't just chase the highest dividend yield. Sometimes a super high yield can be a red flag for a risky company. Avoid buying too many individual stocks when you're starting out. Diversification is your friend. A big one is don't panic and sell when the market drops. And finally, always pay attention to fees and make sure you are properly diversified. Keep it simple, stay consistent, and let time do most of the heavy lifting for you. So, to recap, dividend investing is one of the easiest ways for Australians to create a passive income stream. Focus on ETFs and LIC, take advantage of our unique franking credits, hold for the long term, and invest consistently. If you do that, your dividend income will grow year after year. If you found this helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more Australian finance videos just like this one. And for more tools, templates, and investing guides, you can visit my website at waraglobal.com. Just a final reminder, this is general information only and not financial advice. Please do your own research or speak to a licensed professional. Thanks for watching.